Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is May 16th, 2025, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the highlights today, U.S. markets rotate. The previous day it was the tech stocks that went higher. Yesterday it was everything else. But first, looking at today's major economic events, so 4 p.m. South African time from the United States, we have a consumer sentiment number coming out. Now looking at the market, starting out with the Forex symbols, the Japanese yen continues to strengthen versus the US dollar, and shifting over to the indices, the Dow Jones moves higher while the NASDAQ pausing, representing some of those tech stocks that paused as well. And looking at commodities, gold gets a bounce from that major sell-off. And looking at the stocks, not just the regular markets bounce, but Netflix hitting all-time record highs, even though it's a tech stock. And so did CISCO having a gap up, despite the fact that the NASDAQ did sell off. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin remaining unchanged. So let's take a look at markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go with the Japanese yen. Yes, it is getting stronger versus the US dollar. I still have the Fibonacci retracements up. You can see that we've gone past that supportish line and we've retraced down to 145-ish level. Now we are at another supportish line, previous resistance. So keep that in mind. We may bounce off of this area right here. Now, suffice it to say, it's still within a supportish area, right? So clearly they may bounce still today. Now looking at commodities, gold getting that big bounce, okay? 31.21 to 32. That's a 100-point bounce, so that's a decent bounce. But what I want you to pay attention to, look at the black line, which is the 200-day moving average. Before, it was support every time we bounced off of it. And even we were on a curve and we respected it. Gold respected it and didn't breach it. But once it breached it, now look what happens. It becomes resistance, okay? And that's where we're at right now. Are we out of the woods yet? No. It's still in downwards momentum, even if I show you a downtrend line. You could see that, okay? That's still there, right? So it's still in a downwards trend line, okay? At least for now, okay? Unless it breaks out on the sideways, it's still on a downwards spiral. Now looking at oil, just a little bit lower this morning, nothing really to write home about. But looking at the big board, okay, this is where it becomes super interesting. 42,400 level. The Dow Jones did rally yesterday, but we're still below our 200-day moving average. Perhaps today will be the day that we break above it. And looking at the techs, it is gotten stronger now in pre-market. Okay, but yesterday it was really paused. Okay, but what's driving the markets higher? Let's take a look at it. JP Morgan still very strong. The bank stocks are still very strong. Bank of America is still relatively strong. Morgan Stanley is strong. Goldman Sachs is strong. All the non-tech yesterday went up. Okay, I'm not going to cover all of it. But what I want you to keep in mind is Microsoft is still strong. Okay, Netflix actually had a new record high yesterday, okay, of 1186. Okay, that actually capitulated to 1186 and then took a downturn, but hit all-time record highs. Okay, if we look at Cisco, you had a huge gap up yesterday, kind of faltered it. Okay, 65 is a big number for Cisco. Okay, that is major resistance, but it did hit it. Okay, this is super important because, I mean, we're back to our all-time record highs, and $65 a share is an all-time. I mean, if I show it to you from 2001, you could see it. Okay, it takes us all the way back to 2001, 2002, where it was trading back in those days, and it's made that recovery for Cisco. That's a huge move. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, lastly, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the upside. Okay, it's just hanging out here at this 103 with not big volume. Hasn't sold off, hasn't gone higher. It's still relatively steady at this level, but it will break out in either direction. So keep that in mind. This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.